Hi, this is Andy with NMS Imaging. In this video, John's going to share some quick tips on how to improve image quality to increase your OCR accuracy. John?
I'd like to go over how to make scanning adjustments for the best OCR. Optical character recognition, or OCR routines, needs graphic information. 300 dots per inch, or pixels per inch, is generally considered to be an adequate resolution to use when OCR is a big concern. Don't expect great results with lower values such as those found in fax files, which are typically less than half of that resolution. Bar stripe data can cause accuracy issues. So if you have like a green bar, that's something that you need to be concerned about. Character separation is also needed by many OCR providers. So if you have your intensity turned way up, it could be your characters are bloating and touching each other. Or if it's turned way down, it could be the characters are broken in places and the software does not see a whole character. Here I have a scanning interface for the Kodak i2400 scanner, but the adjustments that are made here are basically the same regardless of the type of scanner you have. You're going to be working with contrast and threshold basically. And the software really doesn't have a big impact other than some of the scanners have, such as this Kodak scanner has a perfect page algorithm. There's also something called virtual rescan, which many other scanners have, and I believe there are more scanners with their own image processing routines which will do similar things. Okay, I've rescanned this document in color so you can see that there is a band of information here, so that's something that we need to be concerned about. I also wanted to show you that I have the background texture of the paper showing in this scanner setting, and if I make an adjustment here to lower that down, we can see that the background turns white. What I like to do to set an optimal setting is get it to the point where I start to see that background show up and then just back it down just till it turns white. And that is what I consider an ideal setting for most scanning. When we're considering OCR, however, we also need to be concerned about the contrast so that we get good character contrast. Okay, I'm back on black and white again. OCR typically will be done in black and white, unless of course you need the color content in the document. But be aware that when you issue a color document to an OCR processing routine, it's probably going to interpret that into a bitonal image anyways, and you don't know what that result is going to be because it's happening in the background, invisible to you. In this case, if we scan it in black and white, we know exactly what we're going to get. And one thing I like to do is go to the extremes to see what those adjustments are going to do. And we see that if I turn this contrast value up, we get a lot of background hash showing up in the picture. And one thing that's good for is interpreting this noise value here. So if I turn the noise value off, you can see that I get a little bit finer grain in the background. Let's put it on lone pixel. Okay, I don't see much happening there. If I put it on majority rule, okay, I see that there's a big effect there, and it's opening up my characters a little bit. So I think that setting is going to be good. Now let me turn this back down. Now if I turn my threshold setting up, okay, now I can see the colored band is appearing. Now if you look, you'll see that the characters look like they're hollowed out, that I can actually read the characters inside the color band. This is something that's occurring because of the perfect page algorithm. Okay, so again, I think a good practice is to turn this down just until that starts to disappear. Now it may be that it's important for us to know where a banded stripe was. So we may not want to cause that to completely be eliminated, but just turn it down so it's not going to have a major impact. Okay, so I hope that gives you some ideas on some of the adjustments you might be able to do with your scanner. So go have some fun. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Thanks, John. And as always, feel free to contact us at our website, nmsimaging.com, or call me at the number on the screen. Thanks.